Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. This is probably going to be one of the last Hangouts, because apparently YouTube Hangouts on Air is going away August 1st. I don't know if this new thing they're telling me to try up here in the corner is going to work or not the same way. Let's open her up and see what she says, shall we? Anyway, today is a sad day for the Rhino. Another one of my buddies has recently died. He just found out about it today. The Cantankerous Cook's best friend, the great RANDWULF, Randy. So Randy was found earlier this week. Was found today, but he died sometime earlier this week. His last Facebook post was Tuesday at 3:44 a.m. So I'm gonna guess sometime after he went to bed. Yeah. So this is for him. I'm gonna have some Keller beer for him from Collingwood, and we'll go from there. Where's my cup? My cup's up here. We'll see if anyone joins. There's been invites sent out. If not, like usual, all of you are free to join. We're not going to be late like usual. I do like to spend some time with my wife. Problems with being with somebody you like, you like to spend time with them. Yeah. We're just going to turn the camera off for one quick second while I read something here. I don't know if that's going to work the same or not. I'll have to look at it later. Okay. Where were we? Not really anywhere. We're just wasting time waiting for people to join, I guess. Seeing if any of you have anything to say. This will be, we'll talk about some beers coming out. We'll talk about stuff like that. But it'll also be an Ask Me Anything type of day. Okay, so if you guys have anything at all to ask, go ahead and ask it. I will do my best to answer it. This is something fun that we'll do if anyone shows up. Okay, so we are good. We are ready. We are here. Chat window's open. I'm basically just wasting my time, I think. But hey, I don't care anymore. Cheers. Next beer. It's from Stone City Ales in Kingston, number 6. The double dry hopped IPA. You can turn that light on, but then I shine. I shine, and we don't want to shine, do we? No, we don't want to shine. Okay, so new breweries opening up, guys. New breweries opening up all the time. Lots this week. Kelowna Brewing Company opens, well, very soon. One second. I'm going to turn this off so you don't have to look at this. So the camera will be back on as soon as we're done this. Kelowna Brewing Company opening tomorrow in Kelowna, and tomorrow being, when was this posted? This was posted June 27th. So yeah, tomorrow. Or was it today? Whatever. Kelowna Brewing Company has been founded by a team founded by President Bill Irvin and has been in the works for almost a year. Details on the house brewed beers that will be available have yet to be announced, but photos posted on social media have shown handles from a number of guest taps from breweries, including Parallel 49, Four Winds, and Driftwood. A food menu will also be available. Okay, so they're not telling you anything about what they have to offer. They are located at 975 Academy Way in Kelowna and will be open starting at 11 a.m. But if you don't tell me what you have, I'll still go in, but it's kind of sad. I kind of want to know before I get there. I want to make a Amherstburg, Ontario. This is the new brewery for Ontario. Lot 10 Brewing opening this weekend in Ontario. Amherstburg, 30 kilometers south of Windsor in Ontario's Essex County. They will be opening with the Rivertown. The 70-seat tap room will be opening. 70-seat tap room isn't a bad-sized tap room. Anyway, they'll be having a Rivertown Blonde Ale at 4.5% alcohol and 11 IBU. So that's something that most people will be able to drink. The Thirsty Soldier British Ale at 4% ABV and 26 IBU. Another one that I would actually be intrigued by. Thrift Shop Stout at 6% ABV and 29 IBU. Pink Pledge Raspberry Wheat at 6.4 ABV and 12 IBU. Nuclear Sunset New England IPA at 7% ABV and 35 IBU, as well as 152 Candles, a special coffee and maple beer for Canada Day. I actually would like to go and try these beers. They actually sound quite intriguing. Next, we have Heathens Brewing, gluten-free brewery opening this week in Calgary. Who fucking gives a shit, right? It's a gluten-free brew. What are they? They're opening up with a black IPA, a buckwheat ale, a brown rice ale, and a chocolate coffee stout. I would love to try the coffee stout. Does it say anything really on here? Heathens Brewing has been founded by Wes and Jackie Maxwell and will be offering a beer lineup that is completely free of gluten. A decision driven by the fact that Jackie was diagnosed with celiac disease in 2011. Heathens Brewing is located at 7-3300 14th Avenue North NE in Calgary and will be opening on Friday, June 28th at 4 p.m. It's kind of cool. I mean, I don't care and I care at the same time. Next, Matchstick Brewing Factory changes its name to Gridiron Brewing. This is in Nick's half of the woods. It's Hampton, New Brunswick. So they changed their name. The original name was a tribute to the Flowling Match Factory that used to be located in the community. But as Atlantic Canada Beer Blog notes, several other businesses in the area have similar names for the same reason. So to avoid confusion, owners and spouses, Luke McGregor and Heather Avery decided to change it to the new name, which is inspired by the Gridiron Rapids on the Tusket River near McGregor's family house in Yarmouth County, Nova Scotia. Oh, look at this. We have Dullahan Brewing, Evening Chad. What's with the Ghost and Darkness setup? Ooh. I don't know, man. I just didn't turn on the lights tonight. Again, this is a tribute to my good buddy Randy, who was found at his house today. No longer with us. So, again, RANDWULF, cheers to you again, sir. What's going on with you, Greg? Like I said earlier, this will be a AMA type of thing as well. Anyone that wants to ask me anything can. Any other news stories to talk about? Kitchissippi Beer opens a retail store at a new location. Who gives a shit, right? It's Kitchissippi in Ottawa. Who gives a shit? Slackwater Brewing, now open in Penticton, BC. They opened with a Tight Lines Hellas Lager, an Angler's Tail West Coast Pale Ale, a What the Fog New England IPA, a Serenity Saison, Nickel Plate Grisette, Idleback Amber Ale, and a Sawmill Double Dry Hopped Sour IPA. Ooh, the Grisette's 3.8% alcohol, and the Saison's 4.8. I bow to you guys. You made both of those properly. Well, the Saison should probably be in the 3.8 range too, but you know what? It's under 5. I don't give a shit anymore. You guys get points. Here's a good one. No, we'll talk about that one next. Bogside Brewing is now open in Montague, PEI. So PEI has another brewery. They have beers including Island Session Ale, Wheat King's Country Hefeweizen, Brocknell Bell Brown Ale, and North Lake Lager Pilsner. And a Tart Session Ale. Rumpus Beer Company is now open in Revelstoke, BC, and I just don't care. Toolshed Brewing announces Alberta's first LGBTQ plus collaboration beer. Protest Pale is its name. Representation from Blind Man Brewing, Freehold Brewing, Highline Brewing, Last Best Brewing, Trolley 5 Brew Pub, Yellowhead Brewing all came together with Toolshed to make the Protest Pale Ale. Yeah, awesome. I mean, lots of Pride beers have been being made this month, and most of them are usually fairly good. Last brewery that's opened recently, again, an AMA type of thing. Once people join, we'll play the game that we have. Last one is a Prince Edward County brewery. What's going on over here? You missed the Heart to Hearts. More of them will be coming. I haven't been doing them for specific reasons that I'll get into when I actually do my next one. But yeah, I really should do more. It's something that people seem to like. It's just, I don't know. I'm not down as much as I used to be, right? And the Heart to Hearts were my venting. But there is some stuff I have to talk about that I can't really talk to most other people about. So yeah, more will come. Last but not least for the breweries, Matron Fine Beer is now open in Prince Edward County. Matron Fine Beer. Where are they? They're in Bloomfield, Ontario. They have announced that its taproom and retail store is now open in Ontario's Prince Edward County. Founded by Mallory Jones and Justin De Silva, both formerly of Stone City Ales. I just had a bunch of beer from Stone City Ales. Anyway, with partner Jess Nettleton, Matron entered the market earlier this year with contracted brewed versions of its beer, while construction of its own location was being completed. The brewery's taproom currently has 2 core brands: Yasser Lager Beer at 4.8% alcohol and Janky IPA at 6% ABV. Available by the glass, but no flights, no growlers. And both beers are also available in 355 milliliter cans to go. In terms of food service, the opening announcement notes that there is no full kitchen, but like great chips. That's not even by blindness fucking up. It's but like great chips. No full kitchen, but like great chips. Matron Fine Beer is located at 63 Barker's Lane in Bloomfield and will be open from noon till 6 p.m. on Thursday to Monday. For more details, see the brewery's Facebook page. Boom, 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 boom. We are done with the beer news. There is a game I have here to play once people start showing up, which is craft beer name or Destiny 2 exotic weapon name. You can ask something right now, Greg. If you missed the Heart to Hearts, just ask me something now. I'll answer it. No problem, answering a question. None at all. See, I find it funny because people very much dislike when I invite other people to this at times, but they never join here anyway. But they bitch that they won't join if this person's here or these people are here, but they won't join anyway, period. And yeah, I guess life has changed, right? I guess this is turning into a heart to heart on its own. Hey, life does change and life moves on and people move on, and maybe the people that I was friends with in the past aren't people that I connect with as much anymore. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. I never know. This is just me brainstorming here, guys. Me brainstorming. You never want me to think because when I say I think hard. I think hard and long. And wow, look, the drunk pro guru is topless again. He wears a shirt less than I do. There's 4 of you watching. Somebody talk to me. Somebody chat. Let's go. Let's do this thing. How are things with you and the family? Don't get online much anymore. Too much of the black dog. Yeah, I understand. Never make an Irishman think. We seem to click similar paths. Yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from, and yeah, the family's good. Never make an Irishman. The eldest daughter now has basically moved in with her grandparents for the summer, so I'll see her very rarely, which is fine. I won't have to clean up after her or freak out about some random stupid thing. The youngest is upstairs sleeping. She's been horrendous today. I don't know what's going on. She has been teething, so maybe her teeth have been hurting. I don't know. Apparently, she didn't sleep at daycare at all. I was supposed to go and work out tonight, but the news of Randy's death kind of stopped that. I don't know. I just didn't have the urge. I should have went. And worked off some frustration, worked off some of those feelings. Instead, I had ice cream, and I've been doing really good not eating sugar anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. It's going to happen. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have this. You're going to have that. A few more weeks, and we can apply for the wedding certificate because we did get married at the beer festival, but I mean it takes 8 weeks before you can apply for your wedding certificate. I've been told to expect a wait up to 6 months to get it because of all the Doug Ford cutbacks. That there's only 2 people doing the entire wedding department now, so it can take up to 6 months to get all your paperwork, which is great, because we are trying to have another child. We're trying to do in vitro because we both wanted to have a child with somebody that we truthfully loved instead of the mixed family dynamic that we have. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing different. I don't love my kids any less. I don't love her kids any less. I love her kids as if they were my kids. But we wanted to have a kid together, so we were doing in vitro, and I need her on my benefits before the in vitro really starts. And who knows if that's going to happen in time now because of the cutbacks in the government. But yeah, we're trying. That's the main reason I started working out again, was I needed to get back in shape. She's working out now to get back in shape. It's a different thing. Like I said before you got here, Greg, I don't do this all night anymore because I actually legitimately enjoy spending time with my wife, where I used to do this until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and I'd do that to stay away from my ex-wife. Because I didn't want to spend time with her. We were that far gone. We'd look at each other and say we loved each other, but I don't think either of us ever meant it. I mean, I think it was just what you'd say because you were there. Because the disdain was there every time you'd even say it. It was a disgusting little thing. What else is going on over there? Nothing, eh? Just never make an Irishman think. Meds, I'm trying to get off my meds. Looking into CBD. I have some CBD right here. But we've been looking into this stuff. It does help my anxiety. It does allow me to sleep, which I don't sleep anymore. So the fact that this stuff will let me sleep is immense. Can't touch THC. If I touch THC, bad things happen. So I just don't touch it. But yeah, that seems to work to calm me down. That seems to work to let me sleep. So we have that. I'm weaning myself off of one of my meds, almost off of it now. What's going on? I hear doggies. Which doggy is this? Oh, the little German Shepherd's down here. Hello, how did you get down here? Who let you down here, Sasha? Who let you down here, eh? I was trying to take a poo earlier and she came to join me. Sasha? Yeah, you go in your crate. That's okay. Hey, Boris. Yeah, Boris, you're a good boy. What you doing, boy? What you doing? Why are you wet? Sasha attack you again? Oh yeah, she did. I can feel the cuts in you. What the hell's that? That's from your collar. Okay, I'll have to get scissors later. Clusterfuck they were. Are you talking about when I was up all night? I don't know where that one came out from. See, I'm trying to CBD. Weaning myself off of the Abilify. I put on 60 pounds since starting the Abilify. My kid has probably put on like 35 pounds since his doctor put him on Abilify. And my new nephew-ish thing, my cousin-ish thing, he put on the same amount of weight since being put on Abilify, and it's a precursor for type 2 diabetes. So it was one of those things where I was like, okay, I got to get myself off of this. So I'm weaning myself off. It is what it is. I mean, it's not something I want to be on anymore, so it's time to get off of it. Yeah, the one thing I miss about the all-night things is that, there was always like a full panel here. There would be like 9-10 people talking to us in the comments, and there'd be 9-10 people here in the panel. The one thing I miss about the all-night things is that, and it was something special that way. But at the same time, I'm with somebody I want to spend time with now, where I wasn't before. And that changes a lot. It changes a lot when you want to spend your time with somebody else. Again, this was a runaway. This was a getaway from reality for a long time. It's kind of become that tonight too. It's a getaway for me. And I mean, it is what it is, right? What do we got here? CBD is okay, but I need THC also. Not easy to get here. I need to get get to Canada. Yeah, it's easy to get here. THC doesn't work well with me. It affects me. Yeah, THC affects me, so I don't take it. It's not something good for me. Fucks me up something fierce. So it just doesn't get used. A panel full of assholes. Oh, the light came on. I guess Alicia came downstairs. Hi, honey. You tell me why you're talking to your friends in the dark? I'm talking to myself in the dark. See, none of my friends came. Look, just me. Oh. Just me talking to the internet right now. And Boris. Yeah. What do we got here? Hey, Chad, hope things are looking up. Saw you tied the knot the other day. Congrats. Well, thank you.
The other day, it was like a month ago.
Yeah, it was May 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So at the beer festival, May 25th, I tied the knot. Probably, with the woman I should have tied the knot with originally.
Yep.
But in high school, neither of us had the guts to tell the other one what we felt for the other one. And we just went our separate ways and weren't happy. And I'm glad you made sure the camera couldn't see you before you took your clothes off and had your boobies out.
Yep. Don't worry. I'm watching. I'd like to thank you for announcing that across the internet. Appreciate it. Love you. You didn't have to get the stuff out of the van, did you?
No, I did not get the stuff out of the van.
All right. I'll make it. Oh, I didn't have to change this bedding again because there were dogs in my bed.
Wait, Greg, why are you saying, oh, boobies? Because you said that before I announced her boobies. Love you.
Love you too. Oh, Greg's on the internet. You decided to announce my boobies.
No, better Greg. Irish Greg.
Oh.
No, the other Greg would find a way to hack into every camera in the house. There's boobies! Excuse me. Should I drink another beer? Should I? I don't know. What, was there like a reflection of her boobies in my headset? On a very shiny wall behind me? Yeah, no, things are looking up to the extent that I'm happy. Things are looking up to the extent that I'm getting my life back in order again. Things are looking up in the extent that the third dog is walking around, taking over. Sasha? Sasha, come! Hey, baby. Hey, girl. Oh, come here, you. Oh, yeah, my good girl. Yes, what a good girl. Who's that, Sasha? Who's that? You see yourself? Oh, my baby. So we have a boxer, a Roddy, and a German Shepherd, if anyone's keeping track. She's doing good. She knows sit. She knows leave it. She knows come. She knows her name. Almost housebroken. She knows how to beat up the boxer. She's a chewing machine. Okay, I'm getting another beer. Nobody told me to, but I'm doing it anyway. You guys are fired as my personal advisors. Huh. I might have to take a walk to drink these beers because most of them are bottles, and I don't know if I have an opener on this table here. Let's do a quick look-see. I know there is an opener over at the TV. Did Alicia come back yet? No, she didn't.
I'm here.
Could you pass me my bottle opener, possibly?
Where is it?
By the TV?
Absolutely fucking not.
Thank you, honey. I loves you.
Oh, me too. You're lucky I do.
I am lucky you do. I'm going to finish this part of the floor tomorrow.
When you floor this, and
Yeah.
move all the dog stuff to here so it's not right.
Yeah, that's what I was intending to do.
Oh, look. What?
What?
You're not allowed to see?
I love you. Watch your show.
I'm going to do a grocery list first.
Well, maybe I'll be off since nobody's here before you're done your grocery list and you won't get a chance to watch your show.
Fine.
Ha!
Watch it when we go to the gym.
My next beer, and I'm going to let Alicia try a sip of this, is going to be the Raspberry Uber.
That sounds uber. I'm going to do some meal planning. Grocery list. You appreciate a nice hair. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Everybody appreciates a pair of nice pair of boobs, even gay men.
There's the Raspberry Uber. Look at the head, honey. It's pink.
Say that about your head.
What did you just say?
Thanks, cheers.
You taking my beer? You like it that much?
It's really good. It's like raspberry juice.
Yep, it does. Okay, what do we got going on here? Tyler Ward, good day. She didn't say you were gay. She said even gay men like a nice pair of boobs.
Nice pair of boobs. I never say anybody's gay. I don't assume anything.
He's also Irish like me, honey, so you gotta remember.
Remember what?
We all have some problems.
Sexuality?
Us Irishmen, we have some problems.
Well, that's his problem, not mine.
It sounds like an issue, not an issue me.
Like a problem, not a me problem.
I'm only slightly surprised nobody else showed there, Greg. Only slightly surprised. Like I said, I think I'm very quickly fading out of that circle.
Better not be
Hmm?
They'll go kick their asses. Tell them to be nice, play nice.
Don't worry, Tyler. I went Uber. What else do I have in this box down here? If I have one more, there's 5 cans and 4 bottles left in this box. We have a cucumber lime goza. Tastes kind of like cucumber water. We have a Pilsner from Stone City Ales. We have a sour beer, a Jelly King from Bellwoods. Well, this is the original. I don't know if it's a pity or not there, Greg. You did say it was usually a panel of assholes. I don't really think most of the ones that were left are, but I'm just saying that. That's a good beer. This isn't going to end well for the puppy. She is desperately trying to take the bone from the 11-year-old Rottweiler, and she is very bone aggressive. It's not going to end well. I mean, a year and a half from now, probably end fairly well for her. But at this point, I think she has her own bone. I think they each have a bone on that pillow. Well, no, I get that. That's fine. I'm just saying that Marley was just growling at her, but I was pretty sure that she was chewing her own bone. Now she's thinking about it. Oh, now Marley's taking both bones.
Marley.
So what's going on over here? Well, I mean, that's part of the people that I still was expecting on here there, Greg. Greg, Nick. Well, that's about it. Lee doesn't really talk to me anymore. No, different Lee. So this is the way my basement goes, guys. This is the way my basement goes. I do have to finish the flooring down here, so don't pay attention to that. But 3 dogs, all with a bone. Just the way it goes down here. Boris, you are the fucking wimpiest dog in the world. The puppy just took your bone. The puppy took your bone, and now you look depressed. Pardon? You let the puppy take your bone. You're supposed to be the big bad boxer. You know that? You're supposed to be the big bad boxer. So it's AMA, guys. Why aren't you asking anything here? There's lots of things you can ask. I'll answer anything. I'm that type of guy. Why does my male dog, who still has his balls, give in to a puppy? Because he's a fucking wimp. Yes, can I help you? He's a good boy, though. Wimp or not, he's a good boy. Three dogs and an albino, all with a bone. Yeah, I get to use mine every once in a while. She has her headphones in. She can't hear me anymore. You're just not. Why not?
Because you know damn well you use it pretty much every fucking night.
I'm not sure how well this microphone picks things up. I know that microphone used to pick up everything she said from the bed, so hopefully it doesn't work as well. Probably doesn't. Ugh. Well, there's 5 of you watching. 5 of you. Come on. Everybody ask a question right now. Ask a question about beer, movies, whatever you want. Are all my hairs white? Everything except for around my asshole. There you go. That one's been answered. He's been in a few videos, but he's not been on a live stream or anything. He was the Cantankerous Cook's best friend, so he's been in a few videos here and there over the time. But no, he hasn't really been a major part of this. He's been more my offline life than my online life has been where he's been involved. You have a good night, sir. Or just tuning in. Okay. Sorry, I thought that said turning. Why don't you join us? Somebody come and join me. Somebody come and chat. Anyone come and chat. A lot of plastic with the Ontario Cannabis Store. Excuse me. Yeah, no worries. I understand the problem with placing real names with online names. I mean, it's still weird to me when people actually know my actual name because I don't really use it on here very often. I mean, it gets dropped here and there, but I don't use it online often at all. Yet most people, even viewers I don't really talk to, most of them seem to know it, even though I don't use it. So it's kind of weird to me. RANDWULF was a great guy. RANDWULF was involved in so many different scenes, be it he was in the goth scene, he was in the music scene, he was in the rave scene. He was in everything. He was an older guy in his 50s. Cared about everybody, friends with everybody. Great guy. Truthfully, I haven't seen him since that would have been what, October? No, when we started dating was July, and that's when you saw him. But I saw him one of the times I went out with Boychuk. So yeah, I think that would have been October. To be honest, I didn't actually realize you were in Maine. Oh, she's left. She's left. One second, guys. I'm just looking at something here. Ah, none of these are what I want. None of these are what I want. Hey, that's enough. Stop humping Boris. Boris, stop being a wimp. All that noise was Boris getting humped. See, I was fairly close with Randy. Me and him talked quite often, but we were. It was one of those friendships where you didn't have to see each other all the time. As soon as you saw each other, everything was like it was when you last saw each other. I mean, sure, I was like 15 years younger than him, but the boxer is getting raped by the 12-year-old Rottweiler right now. She has mounted him 3 or 4 times. That's her growling when she mounts him. But yeah, being my age, I've lost some good friends myself, and I've lost a lot of people too that I wasn't great acquaintances with. But it's just weird when they do go. Okay, that's only 1%. That's 1%. That's 1%. None of these are what I need. Honey? I thought that was her. I guess that was a dog leaving the room. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat room now. I was just looking at something. It isn't working. So back to the chat room. Good night, Greg. Have a lovely evening. Sleep well. Too bad the other Greg wasn't here so we could make fun of how you're the better Greg. It's always fun getting him going with that. I don't know what else to talk about since no one's talking to me. You guys know that when only one of us is here, when only one person shows up, we need your input too to keep this going. Oh, maybe I'll just finish this and leave. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm just going to go for the night. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.